we're good to go, Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, hey guys, welcome. Good morning to everybody. Welcome back to the Tamari's Cave 2 Summer Showdown CD Mentor Tournament. Uh, my name's Tamari. I am one of the hosts of the tournament, and I'm also going to be one of the commentators for today. And joining me are my other co-caster, Newt Newt. Would you please go to
Yo.
hello, sir?
Yo, what's up? Good morning. Good morning.
And also Z Elmo, who is going to be the cameraman for today.
Hello, hello.
Thank you guys. And so today's match is going to be the OnlyFansFire playing on Steam Fortress. This is group stage round one of the tournament, and this is their very first match. So I'm really excited personally to see how they're going to take this. There's so many different ways that we've been seeing other teams playing so far. So it's going to be interesting to see if they follow like the same kind of gameplay that we've seen
Mm.
before, or if they're going to try something innovative. Um, Newt, would you be willing to give us a roster rundown, please, sir?
Yes, sir. So, starting off from the left to the right, we can see Boris the Animal running the Sharpshooter, with Bagel or Bagel, not this game, Bagel running the Sharp Class. No Knee is running the Gunslinger, so Tibbs is going to be their main medic for the squad. Razu is going to be the commander for the group, and Cerberus is going to be the gunslinger of the group. So we can automatically see this running the classic, very classic C loadout. Team comp, I should say. Two gunslinger, two sharp, one medic, and one commando. Seems pretty sticking to the book, inside would say.
Yeah, indeed, and this is a really good, really good perk composition, for the sole reason that you have the two sharpshooters, who are going to be generating Z time. Every headshot from a level 25 sharpshooter has a 5% chance to trigger Z time. So with the two sharps, they are going to have a lot of Z time that Virazu can then capitalize on as the commando, and then Virazu capitalizing on the Z time extensions allows Nodis and Cerberus to capitalize with the fanfare skill, which I would hope they're using since they are called the OnlyFansFire. I imagine they will be. Um, but yeah, very classic composition indeed. This is like the gold standard of compositions basically for CD compositions. And speaking of the comp, I wanted to super quickly talk about the scoring because we have had some changes this year. Some of you guys watching may already remember how it works from last year. But for those that don't, we are going to be scoring these matches based on how the team does in a couple different categories. And the first of those is going to be wave completion. So if you look at the upper right now, there is right now it's just a bunch of dashes because the game hasn't started. But basically, once we start, every wave that the team completes, they'll earn 100 points toward their completion. And then there are a system of bonuses on top of that. So the first of those is going to be the health bonus. That's the HP. Basically, that's going to give them 600 points if they have no deaths. Every time someone dies, it goes down by 100. And yeah, that's basically it for that. OB is the objective bonus. There's going to be some stand your ground objectives throughout this game. There will be exactly 6 of them for this particular round. And if they manage to complete one of them, they'll get 200 points. So with 6 objectives, that means that there's 1,200 points on the board for objective. And for the next bonus, we have TB, which is the time bonus. And this is going to reward the teams for playing quickly. So as soon as the match starts, that value of 4,000 there is going to start counting down. And it's actually going to ramp up as time increases. So after the first like 10 minutes, it's going to start to decrease at a quicker rate. And yeah, the faster they win, the more points they get, basically. It's pretty straightforward. Last but not least, we have the NMB, which is the coveted no medic bonus. And basically, the way that works is for completing the match without having a medic on the team will earn a 1.5 times score multiplier to their total score. But as we can see right now, we do have Tibbs playing on the medics, so it does seem that they're not going to be going for that. That's a respectable decision. We've seen that run attempted a lot in the past, and it's really, really difficult to do. So it seems like they just want to go with the steady route and just try to knock this match out, and I respect that.
Yes, having a medic on the team doesn't really mean that they're gonna. It's like a safety net and so forth. It's just a way that other players have different plans of executing their, I would say, well, execution itself. But yes, having a medic, it's like a safety net for a whole bunch of position that's going to be happy for Steam Fortress. There's different kinds of position that you can actually use. One of which is the one that's nearby the, I believe the uh, wave one, the objective, the one the most commonly pub hold, where the three stairs where you can hold the position, and you can also use the CD, the classic CD. And I'm talking about like when this first came out CD, whereas the holding it on the ground nearby the generator, where you have multiple of paths, multiple of waypoints, I should say, to actually feel independent on the lane itself. Because if you were to hold, let's say for example, in the back lane, you have the solo lane itself, whereas the other lanes you have to work with the duos or trios, especially with the commandos that feel like looking around the whole map itself. But recently, time has changed and spots has been innovated, so who knows when they're gonna be camping at this for their plan. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a couple different spots they could use. They all have their own unique characteristics and like pitfalls and strengths. So we'll definitely have to see where they go. They are going to be spawning very, very close to that first spot you described with the I like to call it like the water wheel spot. So there's a good chance they'll be going there. But yeah, we'll definitely see what happens. I think we probably just let them go and see where they go. You guys ready to go?
hmm
All right, let me let them know that we are ready, and then we should be going live here in just a moment. All right. So I've gone ahead and given them the green light, and we do see some people. Oh, Bagels baited me. He readied up for a second. But yeah, we'll see. We'll start seeing some green check marks. There we go.
there we go.
The bait was successful.
So,
Bagels, yeah.
so would it be toxic if you were to type CD who during the spectator mode?
Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, we got some people going left and right. Oh, are they going to hold this spot? Ah, they're going to hold this spot for the first wave. Interesting. I don't think we've actually
Ooh,
seen that before because the other teams we've watched so far have all either gone to the right where No Needs is currently looking, or they've gone over to where Bagels and Servers Gaming are and held that spot all as a team. So this is the first time we've actually seen a group spread out amongst this area. So that's pretty cool. That's interesting.
yeah, it's probably because the filmmaker itself trying to have a line sight for all the players that's participating in their own lanes and so forth. So this is perhaps like one of the unique, I should say, unique spots for Wave One holds itself.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a strength of this spot, right? Is there's a lot of LOS. It's good and bad because the high LOS, CD kind of like betrays your expectations in a way because you would think that high visibility is actually a good thing, but we all know, well, most of us know that when it comes to flesh pounds, it's actually not the best thing ever. And for those of you who don't know, flesh pounds when they see you, they start a rage timer that will, I think, it takes 10 seconds, about 10 seconds, and after that they will automatically enrage. And having a lot of visibility can actually be a big issue with that, especially when in CD where there's like hundreds of flesh pounds in a single game. At the same time, however, like you said, there's a lot of visibility to see the team, and so Tibbs has a really easy time here healing her team.
I believe they're just holding this spot to have a close access to the Wave One objective. So
Yeah.
having a medic alone is sort of a guarantee some opportunity for them to use their strengths to capitalize on these objectives and so forth like that. So I believe it's wave one, or rather the first objective is at the waterfall, as you mentioned. But we can see Boris is going down and being heavily pushed on the right side for wave one, but they're gonna easily capitalize and then push it back.
Yeah, there was a Gorfine that I think Vrazi was reloading, and he was trying to kill that Gorfine at the 9mm, and he slipped through, and for some reason he was just fixated on Boris, and that almost killed him. But Tibbs was right there with the airborne agent gas there, so he's gonna be okay. And we are
Oh yeah,
wrapping
of
up wave
course.
1 already. 9 Zeds remaining.
9 time remaining.
Two Scrakes walking in right now, and they should have this because they do have their freezes. That's one of the advantages of having two sharps. You have 4 freeze grenades at the beginning of the game. There's Scrake number 1, and oh, they missed the freeze there.
Ooh,
Scrake number 2 should be dead just a second, maybe? Uh-oh, oh, he's getting a lot of damage in here. There we go, nice freeze. And that is the end of wave 1. So let's see what they decide to do here. There is that objective. High visibility to the outside region where there's like this cannon. And that cannon loves to spawn large Zeds, and as soon as they see the players, they're going to be starting that rage timer. So they have to get on that quickly before they get a rage train. So
yeah.
let's see if they can go into that objective too, so that could be a factor here.
We can see Tim's got the 201. Vasu got the bullpup. We can also see, let's see what the other player has.
I think the two sharps are sticking with the. Oh, it looks like Boris actually bought an SPX. So Boris has the center fire, and so does Courtney. So both of them have already upgraded to the center fire. Actually, Bagels too. Everybody has an SPX right now.
Yes.
Very understandable pick. The SPX is just so good. It's like the only weapon in the game. I said this in a stream yesterday. It's the only weapon in the game that can one-shot a rider at any perk, any level, any difficulty. Crazy.
Yeah.
Staple weapon for CD.
Very much staple of CD, as you mentioned. I believe the only person who's trying to save money is Cerberus. I haven't seen him buy anything just yet. Bragging with the 1858, which, by the way, that's not a bad weapon at all. Like, it's nothing wrong having an eco weapon throughout the whole early wave process and so forth. Trying to purchase the heavier, more powerful weapons for later on and so forth. So he probably would think to himself that, or hey, my teammates have XPX. I could just focus on my own economy and just focus on trash or focus on participating in the kills and so forth. As you can see that he has a Desert Eagle, just a single Desert Eagle itself.
Yeah, that's a really good choice too. Lets him pop rider helmets, it lets him pop Huss backpacks in one shot. It's just overall a good weapon. It's got some penetration power. Also, there was a flush pound during that, and they just absolutely destroyed it. I mean, they didn't even get close to the objective.
Exactly. I just seen it disappear. Like, I'm just gonna continue what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna get interrupted.
Yeah, it's almost like not even worth calling it out.
It's like normally we would be like, oh yeah, there's a flashback. Oh, never mind.
That's happened to me all the time. By the way, they did get the first objective done there, so if they wanted to leave, they could, but they're probably just going to rock this out. There's only 36 Zeds remaining, and that is going to be 200 objective points on the board for OnlyFansFire. So, looking good so far.
It's looking fantastic.
A bit of a stroke of good luck, I'd say, because that flesh pound that spawned didn't spawn in that long sight line that I was talking about. He actually came to Boris and Cerberus, which is like the best spot he could possibly come from because you don't have to worry about the time range.
Right.
That was a really nice, nice of the game to play nice there. Now they're just gonna go hunting for the last, probably like the last Strakes or two, or maybe it's just his float train here. There's always a Zed that's kind of off on his own in La La Land somewhere. Cerberus is looking. Oh, it's a flesh pound. He's coming in on Cerberus Gaming right now, and it seems he's probably telling his team because I think they're all coming up to help him right now.
Doing a group takedown.
A little bit of a risky spot to go for the takedown. If they don't get the kill, ooh, that could have been close.
Very nice takedown.
That's a risky spot to take that because if you, there's the Scrakes I was talking about. If you don't get that kill, he's gonna hit you in the corner, and that's a death. So.
But nonetheless, he's hitting his guy. Great job on the performance on the first objective. We'll see how they're gonna be doing for the other objective next coming up.
Eve is on wave 4. I should know this. I'm the one that set them, but I don't even remember which objectives I set. It's just been kind of a blur. I've been so busy. But yeah, there are, like I said, 6 objectives. So I think the next one is on wave 4. And it's actually right here at this little globe spot, right to like the left of the trader pod. So
right. Ooh, they're deciding to use a two-way hole. Seems really popular recently. Hey, Tamari, just out of curiosity. So the spot they're holding right now, have you changed anything about the line of sight across the map, like over the globe thingamajig, or no? Like,
No, so I should actually say that while we have a second. So yeah, also this is the level 0 challenge hold. So this is an edited version of Steam Fortress. However, the only things that I did to it is just make some objectives bigger. I did not change anything else about the spawning or like any of the volumes or the path nodes. I just made some objectives slightly larger to make it easier for the tournament, and I also added more objectives too. Like there's just straight up more zones, and that's all I did. So every other thing about the map is exactly the same as the vanilla version.
Sounds good. Main reason of it is because there's a potential chance to take a large Zed can see it from this end. They can be time range. That's why I was mentioning it. But nonetheless, though, we can see Boris and Bagels have the M14 ready to go, capitalizing on any large that they see. doing phenomenal. 2 takedowns on the string on the right side where Boris is at. Phenomenal job. Whereas the other side is being held by Bagels and Cerberus. But they do have an FP, but you know, Z-Time's kicking in and they're gonna capitalize on that FP, no problem, and it's gonna be dead in quite a few moments, and boom, he is gone, gonzo. Deo. Nicely done.
Yeah, it's the power of that holy trinity that I was talking about with the gunslinger, commando, and sharpshooter. Sharpshooter makes the Z time, commando extends the Z time, gunslinger capitalizes on the Z time, and with good enough players in that kind of competition, almost nothing can get through that. It's actually so good. I hear another flesh pound coming right now. I think he's coming toward Virazu. Yeah, he is. There's a flesh pound about to walk out right in front of them, and he's actually got like 3 sirens with him too. But nope, they got the sirens already.
Wonderful.
Ooh, the QP rush getting through on the other side here, but they managed to get that down in time. QPs are... Ooh, this flesh pound actually...
right side.
Boar's taking a couple hits here. Nice, he got the kill.
Good job.
Yeah, the QPs can... They're definitely nothing to be scoffed at. They're not that strong in terms of health, but they're fast. It's like a perma-rage Scrake, basically. And if you don't deal them quickly enough, they can push you out of position. Razu's actually getting pushed out of position by Scrake. Nice freeze right there. That could have been really bad if you didn't get that off. Razu dropping down to almost half HP right there. Didn't actually see who threw that, but whichever shark threw that was a really good play.
I believe it was Boris. Bagels was capitalizing on the core pounder that was in their lanes.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good play because if Razu were to die there, that's probably one of the worst team members to die, right? Because you're losing your dead time extension. So protecting the commando.
Because if the commander were to die, it's not the end of the world. If the medic were to die, it's not the end of the world. However, if everyone's to die, then this game over. Common sense.
Yep. I mean, the commando dying, yeah, obviously, like, isn't an instant loss or anything, but it really does hurt because you're losing that Z time. By the way, there are 2 flesh pounds and 3 Scrakes coming right in front of Bagels. He's about to see them right now. Probably going to be calling for help, most likely, once he realizes how much is actually there. No one's really looking at the moment, though. They are coming in. Ooh, unfortunately, Raids before the freeze goes off, he gets a crit. Ooh, Cerberus taking some... Oh, no! Oh, that's a death on the Cerberus aiming right there. Unlucky getting hit by that crit combo.
I believe what he was trying to do, he was trying to derage it so that he trying to reset the timer while everyone else is trying to like capitalize on him. But the thing about the FP is once you get hit, you have to immediately go back because there's a potential chance that you might get calm, was it the calm crit?
Yeah, the combo. Basically, you get hit, and then the flesh pound is still close enough to you to do another lunge immediately, and that's like another 65 damage, and that's basically what happened to Cerberus. He didn't get the worst version of it, but he still had it was still enough to kill him.
It was just
really unfortunate.
Something to help you slay Zeds.
Very unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world for them because if they've done the first objective, they can still make it up for the points they've lost.
Yeah.
I've got a spare weapon.
Yeah, that is 100 HP. Unfortunately, going to cost them, but like you just said, they are going to, you know, they already have the one objective under their belt, and they're going to do another one. It seems like so. They can make up that point. The real damage that's done, honestly, is wasting a little bit of time, but more importantly, their economy. They now have to give Cerberus some money, which is going to affect the ability for his teammates to get the weapons they want when they want them. But I think they're going to be fine. As long as that doesn't happen again, and as long as they don't have like multi-deaths, they should be more than okay for the rest of the game. It's just early game deaths really hurt the economy.
Right. I feel like most of the people, especially the sharpshooters, already has their loadout, so they wouldn't mind like giving them money to the down player and so forth. We do see an FP in Bagel's lane, capitalizing on this flesh pound as it's being enraged at its time. Ooh, execution, well done.
Ooh, that second FP got raged somehow, and Bagel, I don't think... Whoa, what the heck? That was weird. Did you see that? He just jumped around. Oh, it's another double, dude. Right away. Like,
wait,
no breaks. Another double coming out. The same spot already.
Actually,
I think they've already seen it. They gotta get over there.
Actually, Tamari, quick question. Is that spot still there? Is that glitch just on the staircase?
Oh, are you talking about the blocking volume?
Yeah, is it still there?
I actually did fix that. I forgot. I fixed a couple blocking volume problems.
Okay, I was about to say, like, Maybe that would cause it
this-
to like teleport.
This QP? Oh, okay. I got a little scared there. That QP was wreaking havoc right there. Yeah, no, it is fixed. There, for those who don't know, there's like an invisible wall right above where Bagels was standing, and it's like really low for some reason. But I fixed that, so it's not gonna. Bagels has 3 QPs coming in, and the freeze unfortunately didn't go off. I don't understand what happened there. It looked like he got it off before the rage. Gonna unfortunately take 2 hits. He's dropping really low
Very
here, 40
unfortunate
health.
freeze. We see straight on the left side where Bagels are at.
Yeah, should have this no problem. You just gotta get these shots. There he goes. Straight does go down.
No problem.
Double FP again, dude. Same spot.
No.
Same exact thing again, the 3rd time in a row.
Is that more a heavier lane than the other side?
No, the other side's usually heavier. Nice freeze. You should be able to get those both down, no problem at all.
2 sharp capitalizing on the freeze. Well done.
It's so funny. The same exact thing happened 3 times in a row. I was gonna say that I respected how Bagels was holding at the beginning of the wave. He was holding up right by those red boxes, and I'm sure he was doing that so he had a better shot to, you know, the Zeds coming out there. But the issue with that spot, we actually saw that in, I think it was JTech Mafia. Arc was holding up there, and she got flanked and almost died a couple times while doing that. And that's the thing I was gonna say, that I was worried about that spot, but I think Bagels kind of also got spooked out about it, and now he's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna hold it safe in the zone. Don't take any chances to have more deaths, or don't want to lose the health bonus. I respect it.
Right. But they did complete the objective, so wonderfully done on them.
Yeah, excellent work here. There's one more flush pound that's coming in right now in front of Cerberus. Should have it. I think that might be the last one. Maybe give or take 1 or 2 more. And they should be cleaning up this wave.
Well done, well done. Definitely making up for the death that happened on the last wave itself. This will actually benefit them in the long run.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. They do have 1 Scrake kind of way off in the distance on his own. Actually, a couple. There's like 2 Scrakes just way off in the middle of nowhere. They're taking a while to come in.
Ooh, you
3
see,
actually.
you see this 1 strike that's coming up on the stairs. There you
yes,
go.
I do, yeah. Yeah,
Well done,
so
well
like,
done.
you were actually with me. You were my co-captain. You and I led a team together during the Flux tournament, and I'm sure you remember as well as I do that it's always those freaking Scrakes at the end of the wave that you gotta go hunting for. They always manage to be somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and you have to send a gunslinger to go looking for him.
It's always like under 32 max monster. We're like, we're hunting, boys.
Yep, yep. It does waste a lot of time though. Like if you really want to be serious about speedrunning, you do actually have to send out somebody to go looking for them, because those guys can waste like 30 seconds, you know, or more. And when you compound that over the course of 10 waves, it really does start to make a difference in time.
Especially when you have a field mech give you all the buzz. Like the metagame itself needs to give you buzz constantly, like 24/7, just to find those last remaining Zeds. Especially the suck. It's really frustrating just to find like a clock being stuck in a vent that you can't even have access to.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, event spawns are actually disabled in this tournament, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, there are some maps where Zeds do get stuck sometimes, but I think I've fixed most of them, so hopefully that doesn't happen. It looks like they are going to go back to that same spot. So this seems to be their static hold, which is completely understandable. This is a really good spot. As Elmo typed into the chat earlier, this is actually the spot that you do the level 0 challenge run on too. It's really, really solid. You can't go wrong with it. The only danger, which is something that you also mentioned as well, Newt, is that right where Virazu is standing right now, you actually have a line of sight all the way to that cannon, to that battery.
Yes.
And if a bunch of FPs happen to spawn out there, you actually can have a time rage train coming in. But it's unlikely to happen because they're so far away. But it could happen. It's just something.
It
to
could
look out
happen indeed. But we can see that most of the players in this match has already have their full loadout. Bagels and Boars have their M14 and XBX. Very classic. I'm pretty sure one of them is running Ranger while the other one running Assassin. If not both Rangers, there's nothing wrong with that. Ranger itself is just extremely powerful in a sharp arsenal. It's just so good. Whereas the Assassin is more beneficial towards, I would say, in my opinion, the FAL. Leaning towards the FAL than the M14. But, you know, that's just me. Whereas the Razio got his commando weapons of the Scar and the
Oh, there's 3 FPs coming out right now up in front of Boris and Brazu about to walk in right now. Probably going to see a freeze coming out on those when they walk in. Oh, QP joining them too. Oh, I definitely need to throw a freeze here. Those other two FPs in the back are going to rage soon if they don't get on them. No one's taking them on. Okay, they got one freeze. The other one rage is going to hit Brazu here. But I think they're going to manage to salvage this. Yeah, there you go. Got the FP down. Good job. That FP almost went for a mic there, but fortunately missed.
Yeah. See, no real threats on the commando side. Besides one straight, but that's just extension food. Well done on the extension, by the way.
Yeah, and you actually see them actively prepping too. So what I mean by that, of course, is the fact that the gunslinger in the hands of Courtney is actually softening up Zeds for Brazu to take. So she'll decap a FP and like leave it there for him so he can shoot it and take the extension, which is actually what just happened right there as I said it. And that's a really, really high level interaction between Gunslinger and Commando. It's one of my favorite interactions in the game. It's actually so fun. When you have a good prep as a Commando, it's really fun. But it really like it makes Brazu's life so much easier to get extensions when he has someone helping him like that.
So much easier. Everything seems to be pretty chill on the left side, on the left door. Seems like most of the action is happening on the right side, which is usually the most heavier side when it comes to like normal CD matches. Like this is basically the premise of this spot. Right side is always going to get pushed back in most cases. Left side doesn't really happen as much, but there's been some cases that like it gets wanted to happen on their lane and they get instantly pushed back by 4 flesh pounds, 2 strikes, and so forth like that.
Yeah, sometimes you can have some really bad luck like that. A flesh pound did spawn at that battery, by the way, over the gun. I don't know if you saw them. We'll find out, I guess, if he rages here in a second, but that's exactly what I was talking about at any rate. Well, QP rush coming in here over in front of Bagels, but they're not going to let that have any say about anything, so they managed to get those down really quickly. Here's that flesh pound. It looks like he didn't raid, so I guess he didn't see him. I could have sworn he was in LOS though. Oh, he is kind of getting through though, breaking through the line there. Managed to get the kill finally.
Ooh.
Fortunately, there weren't any other larges present, so they didn't really lose any ground here. They should be able to push back up and retake this, especially with these Z time extensions from Brazu.
17 Zeds left. Half the game is already done. Well done.
Yeah, making a really good time here so far. 16 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're already about to be going into wave 6, so really great job so far.
Really great job. So, what you think they'll do the next objective, or are they gonna be like, okay, well, we have a good time, we have a good lead, let's go ahead, just capitalize and play safe about it, or are they gonna be going all commando on these objectives? Speaking of the objective, this one is right there, right next to their hold. And it seems like they're going to be going for the position.
Yeah, I definitely think they're going to do it. I mean, if I were them personally, I would. Like, they've got a really solid team, right? If anything... So I explained this yesterday because we had the SoftThrow Incorporated. They were going for the no medic run. And the thing that the medic offers you, above all else, you know, obviously you heal your teammates, right? That's a given. That's what the perk does. But the thing that you get out of medic the most is you get recovery. Right, when things are going to hell, you actually have the ability to bounce back. You've got the buffs, right? You've got the passive healing from Airborne Agent, and one of the things that happened yesterday in SoftThrow's run is that because they didn't have the medic, they didn't have that recovery, right? When things go really bad, you have less of an ability to make a comeback. And since they have the medic, though, I definitely think they should go for it because if anything bad does happen, like they can rely on their team. Communication and coordination, right? And then Tibbs just got to heal everybody and they'll be fine. So I would expect that they'd probably be going for all of these objectives, but we'll have to see. The Wave 10 one is pretty spicy to say the least. So.
Oh yeah, the Wave 10 one, the one that's like with the open and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, the one on Wave 10 is actually right where they started the game at. So that outside area, that's where the Wave 10 hold is at. And it's not really that bad of a hold. Like it's used in vanilla a lot. But in CD, it's a different story when you have FPs raining in and you know the long sight lines. So. Everything
seems to be, Yeah, everything seems to be pretty chill at the wall right now. They do have a TP on the right side, which they're going to be capitalizing on any second, and it's gone.
Yeah, no chance. Didn't even get close. There's a double flesh pound coming in right now. One of them is seen to time rage. They're both time raging. I don't know how they saw them.
On the
We have
left
two
side.
time rages coming in right now. I don't think they were ready for that. Boris took a crit there. Armor gonna help him out.
On the left side, they capitalize on this.
Oh no, they didn't get the kill.
Oh,
Oh, Boris is trapped right now. They gotta help out Boris. Okay, nice freeze.
nice freeze, nice recovery.
I think he thought he got the kill, but it just didn't go off. Oh, and they messed up that freeze there too. Unfortunately, raging it too early. PP getting in, dealing some damage. Things are looking a little bit dire right now, but I think they can do this with these Z-Ton extensions.
Oh, we see a double QP on the Bagels lane, but they have their position to charge in. You should be coming in any second in their line of sight.
I hear another flesh pound raging from somewhere. Oh, it's a QP. There's a quarter pound coming in and raged. I wonder how they're seeing them. They must be seeing them from the gun or something. Actually, I have no idea how the flesh pound saw them.
It's on Boris and Courtney's lane. If you're too far forward, you can see them all the way back down the spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're right. I do see that now. That's crazy. That's what a sight line then. Jeez. Speaking of, there's two flesh pounds again in the same spot, but fortunately this time, never mind, I spoke too soon. One of them's time raging now, he's coming in. The other one's probably about to rage in any second as well.
But I would say that they're almost done with the objective, and more than likely they're going to stay in their original position after the objective is done. So, seems they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, objective is complete now. That is another 600, so they could leave if they need to. Worst case scenario, they could get out of this area and retreat. But yeah, no, they're holding steady. Great prep right there, by the way, from Boris and Courtney both. They both helped out Verazi with that FP extension. And then they just kind of cleaned up after that.
Yes.
Typically happens on these holds that leads to deaths or just like a wipe or just losing it in general is when you get pushed back and then more larges are right behind it. So like that first Lechon came in, pushed them back, right? And then there was another one right behind it. And those are usually the scenarios that lead to... Oh, hold on, there's actually a little rush at the end here. Triple, or double QP FP. And... Never mind, they're gone. So what typically happens is they... my voice cracked there. What typically happens is they... there's like a rush and there's another rush right behind it. And one of the best ways to stop that is to throw a freeze at the back line. And that was actually something that NQ Theobald was doing yesterday on the... I think it was on New Super K9 Bros? Yeah, it was on NSCV. And those freezes can really make a difference. That's like really high level shark play, is to toss the freeze at the back. One more Fleshbound coming in here. Two, actually, I think I hear a second one coming. Yeah, there's a second one right in front of Bagels here. I don't think he's seen him yet. There he goes. Oh, Fleshbound?
Yep.
That was weird. See that? He just did like a stutter step 180.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to headshot me, huh? Not gonna happen, buddy. Great wave, though, from the team. Like, it got a little dicey at one point, but honestly, I think they did really great. They held it together. They didn't let the nerves get to them. And, yeah, there's another objective right off the bat, very close by, and it looks like they're setting up to go for it. This one's, I would say, considerably harder than the previous one, because this one, you have a line of sight to that gun again, right? The gun battery turret thing that's in the back over there. So you've got that to factor, and you're also dealing with stairs. Every single lane here has stairs to deal with, and stairs are a lot harder to handle when you're trying to shoot flush pounds and stuff like that. So.
I'm good to go.
Also, they have a little spawn too that kind of drops Zeds right into them, and it's that door that's up on the ledge, like right behind where Verazi was currently standing.
Yeah.
Anyone
Is that
need a weapon?
is that a trash lane?
Yes, yeah. I think it spawns mediums. It doesn't spawn large. Oh wow! Look at the gun. A triple FP just spawned way over there. They got to get started on those because those guys are going to time range. And it looks like they did shoot the first one. If I were them, I would just shoot them all. You might as well. They're gonna rage. Here they come.
Oh, from that
Now, what
bottom
I
lane
think-
itself.
Yeah, what I think's gonna happen here is I think they're going to go through the inside area and they're gonna come out on that door that's right in front of Boris. Boris is right.
I think one of the best strats to actually overcome this type of situation is either obviously classic kill him or derage one of them and capitalize it on the calm ones. As you can see, one is literally in their face, so they're gonna kill this with no problem. As the other two should be right next to each other, as they should be pulling up like
I don't think they're
any
gonna get him
moment.
in time though. The Z time's gonna end and this double FP is gonna roll in. They gotta not stack right here. One of the worst
Yeah.
things you can do in this situation is be on top of one another because you both take damage, which is just what happened to Courtney and Boris. They gotta get this Fleshbound down and then help them. Boris is trapped in the corner right now. Oh, they're stuck by the trash. Bagels got knocked down the stairs. Nice freeze. Should be able to get that.
Nice for you guys.
That almost went south right there. A little bit of a combination of bad luck right there. That Z time change, Brazu did excellently, got the full 6 stack. However, it happened too early, and then the flesh pounds rolled in as the Z time ended there. If it would have happened a little bit later, they probably would have been able to deal with all 3 of them in the Z time. Just luck of the draw kind of thing. And speaking of flesh pounds again, another one spawned at the
Ooh, it's on Cerberus' side. You have
Oh,
2,
it's
1.
Cerberus, yeah. Cerberus actually has a lot of heat there. He's got a triple scrape, double FP. Nice freeze again from Boris right there. They got to get on this other flesh pound. He's been kind of out for a while. He's gonna
Ooh,
try
nice
and
freeze.
Oh my goodness, everybody's getting slammed right now. Double FP on the stairs in front of Bagel. They still have that flesh pound in the back at the gun that has probably raged by now, unless they killed it. No, he is raged. He is coming in the same door as before, so his FP is on 3 lanes right now.
Oh yeah, all large is coming in 3 lanes alone.
Yeah, but the
Bagel
nice
says-
that time. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh, Courtney getting hit by the jumping attack and forcing going down there.
That's very unfortunate right there.
BP Rush coming in here, but they got the Z time proc. They'd be able to handle those no problem. Cerberus is on it with along with Boris here. Yeah, that was a crazy moment there, because every single lane had multiple flesh bounds on it. But what actually happened there was Brazu was able to lock down that extension chain, and both Bagels and Cerberus' side killed all of their FPs before the other FP arrived. Which was really clutch. Like, if they all had arrived at the same time, I think that would have been a push. By the way, there's 2 FPs coming up the circular staircase in front of Brazu right now. He's not going to be able to get those, so he's going to need to call for help. And with Courtney down, that's going to take a little bit more of the resources. Cerberus taking a crit for FP. The comet!
Ooh, the comet!
Ooh. Good thing he had the armor. The armor saved him, but he's really low, and he's getting harassed by stalkers right now. FP now aggroing to Tibbs. Tibbs is trying to desperately get out of the way.
Ooh. They only have 80 Zeds left. They're so close to completing the objective. They just need a couple more Z times and a couple more, just some ground just to cover all the areas and so forth. But it seems like they've recovered their positioning.
Those Z times are critical. Brazu is absolutely clutch right now with all these Z time extensions. They did get the objective complete, so now they can leave if they want to. With 50 Zeds remaining in the wave, it's kind of a toss-up whether they should or not. But yeah, we'll have to see what they do here. Double QP, FP coming in right in front of Bagels. Cerberus isn't... Oh, he's getting his spares. Oh, okay, so he does see the FP. He is starting it now. I think they're going to get this down before he gets the hit off. Oh no, he's trapped him.
Oh.
I gotta help out Cerberus. No, Cerberus got the crit, dude.
Oh.
That's so unfortunate.
Oh man. Very unfortunate right there.
So at this point in time, they basically came out even, right? They got the 200 from the objective, but they unfortunately had 2 deaths there. So honestly, though, that's not a big deal. Like, they did cut even, so they basically didn't really lose any points there. But man, that's so unlucky, though. I didn't actually see exactly what happened to Courtney. I just saw like the very last second. of it.
So for Courtney, I've seen only like a glimpse of it since I was looking at everyone else. It seems like Courtney was trying to derage the FP from what it looks like, but unfortunately people were attacking it while she was trying to derage, and she just got hit for unnecessary reasons. It was
I
just
see.
real unfortunate.
Yeah, just a
but-
little bit of bad luck for sure.
But it's just like what you said. They've done the objective, so they easily recover those 2 deaths. But it's just, damn, 2 deaths. It's all good though. They've completed the objective. They will earn their points, and they'll be moving on to the next wave. Wave 8. Wave 8 is usually when things are getting really spicy. If not, like this is literally, I would say, the pinnacle of CD. Like, this is where you're gonna be handling most of the larges. It's like you're getting the most taste of it, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely ramps up the most at this part of the game. So, fortunately, there isn't an objective this wave, so they're just going to go back to their static hold. It looks like, which is definitely the smart decision here.
Watch me. I'm
Played
reloading.
safe, and then I think our last two objectives are going to be wave 9 and 10,
Everyone in one piece?
which are considerably harder, I would say, than the other ones they've done so far. So definitely be interesting to see if they go for them.
This help someone?
So unfortunately, the deaths, like I said earlier, they are wasting a little bit of time, right? We are in the 3 point per second time bonus decrement now. So as you can see at the top right, the bonus is going down by 3 seconds. So those deaths just waste time, really, if anything. They have the money, right? Like this is late enough in the game now where everybody has enough money to
Weapon
repurchase.
for someone?
Oh wow. I was talking, I forgot to push my mic.
Oh, you're good.
I'm sitting there like, yeah, I agree with you, Tori. Yeah. So yeah. Wait, how come you're not talking back? And- but yes, it's actually what you said. Waves 8 is just the entry of how things are going to get ramped up really, really quickly, especially wave 9 and 10. Wave 9 and 10 is just the, I would say, like, well, it just comes down to your team coordination and your own individual skills itself. So we'll just see how it goes once they reach that point.
Nice
But-
triple freeze right there, by the way, from Boris on the list of FPs that came up.
Oh yeah. FP's on the right side is being capitalized. Razu doing the extension really phenomenally.
That was a beautiful freeze. That was like picture perfect, like the best case scenario for efficiency. They got all three of them down before the freeze even ended too. That was beautiful to watch.
So real.
By the way, Newt, how do you feel about going over to a OnlyFansFire war room for their next objective if they happen to go for it? That'd be kind of cool to listen to the comms.
Yeah. Let's check and see what their whole mindset, like, especially in stress situation.
Yeah, let's do it next time. If they go to the objective on wave 8, we'll go check it out.
Is it 9 or 10?
Yeah, 9 and 10. Yeah, the next objective is going to be in the like underbelly area, and the last objective is going to be outside in the front.
I want to see. I want to save it for wave 10 because that's usually like where
Quad
we're
FP
gonna
coming.
be.
Quad
Ooh.
FP's walking in right now, right in front of Bagels, like right in front of him right now. Oh man, I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows.
But he do have dead time.
Yeah, this
I'm-
is really lucky. If Razu hits these, him and Bagels and Cerberus can get at least 2 Morphes down. Ooh, unfortunately didn't get the kill in time, and the FP walked in front of the other one, so now we got 2 rages. Nice freeze from Boris right
Ooh.
there. Last FP time raging. And a scrape too, what the heck? Oh, the comment!
Oh, the calm head, dude.
Bagels lost all of his armor right there from that. Nice, hey, that was still a good take though. That could have went really bad.
Oh yeah.
Quad FP, dude, that's crazy. What a spawn.
On the left side, you're gonna have 2 strengths. It should be coming in right now on Bagel's side.
The
Easy
Bagel's just
captaincy.
getting those spicy spawns, dude. He keeps getting like triples right in his face.
Left and right. Normally, the right side usually get the most heavier side, but the left side, as I mentioned, it gets very unlucky.
Yeah, it's been heavy over there for the past few waves.
Ooh,
All the
oh, he's about to have 2 FPs on Bagel's side. That should be coming in at the moment.
Yeah, good Z time proc though, so I think they can get this. If
Oh yeah, they
Cerberus,
usually capitalize this.
yeah, Cerberus is there already. He's already shooting at them. Ooh. Is he gonna? Yeah, nice. They got this goal.
Nice.
They should have this. The other FP is just by himself.
Wait, hold up a second. Queen, are we not gonna mention the freeze that he did way in the back to hold him off while they killed the FP? That was phenomenal.
Yeah, it blocked up the door too.
Well done.
Another double scrape, another double FP coming. Same
What?
exact spot again. They're about to come face to face with Bagels right now. I think he hears it. Actually.
Less than 25 Zeds left. They should easily capitalize on this with no problem.
So many beefy spawns in this wave, but they're just making it look easy, man. Good stuff.
Well done.
Ooh, Cerberus almost coming face to face with that spawn right there. He walked around the corner and he's like, oh no, I'm not going there. Backed up immediately. I don't think he realized they were that close. Oh, this Scrake's getting a couple hits on Bagels. He's stumbling. Nice, they managed to get the kill. Scrakes are so chaotic when they're angry. It's so difficult to hit the head sometimes when they're spinning around like crazy.
All right.
Nice.
Wave 8 is complete. And they're,
We're winning, yes.
despite of all the deaths that's been happening, they're still doing a phenomenal job. Their execution is still so glorious. I just can't find the words, but they're doing really phenomenal, especially in the dire situation they've been putting themselves into.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, excellent job down the stretch. Like, even with the deaths, like, dude, there's still a half health bonus. Like, this is still a great score, right? They're over 2,000 points
Exactly.
right now. Like, this is a great score. And they still have 200 points of completion left and a 400 potential objective points. So they're still looking real good, honestly.
Looking really good.
So they're just gearing up, they're passing around some money.
Seems like they're grabbing a couple of spares for themselves to hold the objective on wave 9.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
This spot is... There's a couple things about this spot. So one, it's a lot faster than the other spots that they've been holding because there's less visibility. But the trade-off to that less visibility is that when the Zeds actually come into line of sight of you, they're really close to you already, right? So if you look right in front of Cerberus Gaming right now, there's that open elevator. As soon as the Zeds appear there, they're right there, right? So your time for like engagement is really low. So they're gonna have to be really on top of these freezes here. But having 2 sharpshooters, it should make that be no problem. Also, the zone also, look how far back it is here, so it kind of forces them to be in the middle of the room instead of being able to push up.
Love my guns.
Feeding the beast.
We're also seeing a similar setup to what we saw with SoftThrow Incorporated games yesterday, where they had the Commando solo on the side. And actually, speaking of Commando, Braz's got a quad at QP. He's got a whole dollar coming in. Bagel's jumping in on that to help out with that.
Well done.
Very nice. Well done, yeah.
2 Husk in the back, they're being capitalized on the ball right now. Nice. Ooh. There's the FP on the staircase on the gunslayer side. Most gunslayer side. But the thing about this spot I just realized is Husk is going to be a really dangerous threat alongside with line sight for the larges itself. If you don't really capitalize on the Husk, you can easily get pushed back by those Husk balls, especially if they're on the staircase.
Yeah, indeed. It's like a really awkward angle too because they come from like the front right. And you also have the other staircase to like the close right, the one that comes from downstairs. So it's a little bit of it's an interesting lane, like the way that the entrances are. By the way,
Honestly,
do you still want to keep this here, or do you want to take it over to listen into? Oh, real quick, there's a huge spawn coming in. Looks like a triple Scrake, triple IP coming in right in front of Boris here.
Boris is there to capitalize on the strikes that's coming in right now, but I do see what you're mentioning. Got 2 strikes and 3 FPs right around that corner, so hopefully they're ready to throw some freezes or capitalize on anything that needs to go through that door.
They're gonna need to because the Z time just ended, so they gotta, yeah. Oh, the other flesh bomb blocked the way. He's gonna, now they multi-raged. Oh, nice Z time proc again. That's super lucky. Oh, but he drops it.
Oh no! Freeze in the back.
Let's take this over and listen to their comms for the rest of this. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go head over to OnlyFansFire 1.
Yeah, let's go.
Holy shit tits.
Oh,
Bagels is busy. Can someone help Bagels in
That's
front?
full.
Yeah,
Helping,
he
helping,
is.
helping.
Okay.
Thank you.
Freezing.
Service, you here?
I'll take
Yeah.
front. It's the only one I got a vantage point on.
Fight back. Reloading.
Oh, fuck knuckles.
Nice.
There's nothing up front. Well, just the siren.
Fun. I have trash.
Alright.
Starting scrape. Starting left scrape.
I need a full
Oh,
reload.
he's in back. Okay.
That's it.
Quarter pound's coming.
Yeah. Someone help front.
I'm here.
We need
Okay.
a lot
I'm
of
about
help.
freezing.
Someone get Husk. Got him.
I might look front a sec.
You.
Safe trash front.
No, dude.
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
realize I killed that clot.
Front is fine.
Double
Freezes
FP back.
left.
Calm now.
Alright,
Looking front.
You good, Bagels?
Save trash front.
oh, did I never respond out loud? Yeah, I'm good.
No, you didn't.
Cool.
It is a
Okay, I'm
triple
with you
now.
guys.
I'm just gonna burn
Help
freeze.
bagels if
Alright.
if you
Have
can.
freeze.
Yep.
I got cuffed.
Oh, straight to left. Straight to left. Straight to left. Huge.
Two rages.
No way.
Go on freeze.
There's a scrape.
Oh, let's freeze.
Come back
No more
lane. Back
freezes.
lane. Back.
Back.
Back line.
Service. You should not go
Don't
that way.
freeze. I did have one more.
We need that. Please. For the love of
chilling.
fucking Mary.
We're fine. We're fine.
Chill.
fine.
Where are you shooting? Where are you shooting?
I'm
Straight.
seeing where you guys
straight.
are seeing.
Okay, okay.
I need to
Good.
get my.
Double
Hey, I'm
FP,
spare.
triple FP back.
How's the freezes looking? Oh,
No freezes,
Nate
no
could have been
freezes.
dangerous.
Last freeze going back.
It's back
Yes,
up.
you
guys
can
are
Back
He
up.
upstairs.
doesn't, who the fuck does he want? What? He's a makeup
Okay,
No,
take your
no,
guys'
no.
time. Remember, time bonus is not is
No
whatever. We
freezes,
just have
no
deaths.
freezes. I can't take another hit.
Yeah.
Bagels?
Turret.
Everybody's piling up on top of me. Can't see.
Just a crit.
You're fine.
We're fine.
Look,
Oh.
I'm just gonna say, everyone.
Wow, that was we get a really good time going actually. Holy crap, dude! The ending of
Oh
that
yeah.
insane. That one scrape walking up on I don't even remember who was standing there anymore because it was hectic, but it was Bagel.
Yeah. Yeah, they were going on bagels, then Valza called it out. It's like, strikes on the left, strikes on the left. And very unfortunate for Juan Zez to actually smack the freeze out of his line side. That was just really unfortunate.
Yeah, that's just how it be sometimes. It's either that or a stalker that blocks it. But
Oh,
honestly, good job everybody. There's a really stable communications going on. They were all, telling each other what's going on, asking Bagels to clarify that he's okay. Courtney doing a lot of comms, letting them know that they need help. And also Virazu at the end there coming in, reminding the team that they should just focus on not getting any more deaths, because as we can
Right.
see, they do have no more time bonus. They have unfortunately run
Exactly.
out. So right now it's about just staying alive, right, and just preserving that 300 points. So good call.
It's especially on this wave 10 hole right here. This is going to be testing their communication to its fullest. As Voss would say, don't worry about the time, focus on your own, and watch each other back. Especially on wave 10. Wave 10 is going to be really brutal in this cycle itself. You have spawns on top of the cliffs. You have spawns on the stairs, spawn through the doors. You even have spawns underneath them, coming from the stair to the spawn point itself. There's so many angles, especially when you have us raining down on your positioning. It's extremely important for everyone to actually stay on top of each other, especially the communication department.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, we're ending where we began, right? Like it's the same exact hole as before, but now we're at the end of the game. So, and also, by the way, I just want to say, holy shit, tits! That's so funny when we came into the room. Oh man, I'm definitely quoting that, Courtney. You're never gonna live that one down. I'm sorry.
As soon as we came in, holy shit, tits!
What a time to come in, dude. Oh, Cerberus Gaming too. He needs more spares. Congratulations, sir.
Oh shit!
Following in the footsteps of Mike 5879 himself.
Just don't throw it. Just don't throw it in random people's spot.
Yeah,
Thank God for TP.
FP raised really far back here. I don't know if they shot him or if he just time raged. It looks like he time raged, so he is going to be coming up on Courtney right now. Raj has got one more extension. Let's see if they can get it down before he manages to get in. Oh, he's going to make it in. Nice job on Courtney's part there, veering away from the corner there. She was using her map knowledge there to avoid being trapped. It could have been pretty bad.
Seems like everything is pretty calm right now, despite of larges being spawning at the moment. The cliff itself is still being maintained normally, as in like no larges. The only larges that we've been seeing is usually the staircase or the farthest in between the wave 1 hold.
Yeah. Speaking of wave 1 hold, there's a double FP that just walked out, and there's another double FP coming very shortly after that. And they're so far away here that they have to get started on early. It looks like Courtney's already shooting the first one, which is good. That's what I would do. Same exact thing there. Oh, the other one's kind of in the way though. He's kind of blocking his buddy there. She didn't manage to get all the headshots she wanted on it. It looks like. Oh, what the heck?
he
Now
changed the
going to other
direction.
side. What is that aggro swap, dude?
That piece is so unpredictable.
It's crazy. So there's that second double FP I was talking about. They've just arrived, and there's another one in front of server scanning right now.
Nice freeze on the group right there to capitalize on the FPs. And then you
Yeah.
also see two FPs way in the back,
Another
right next to the
double
trailers.
FP. Yeah, another one. Courtney's definitely got to get started on these other two here, because that one in the back there, he's about to rage in like 5 seconds here. Well, they need this set time. Let's see if Virazu can get it. These are really tricky shots here. He's got to shoot all the way across the room here.
The crazy thing about holding an open position like this is the commander needs to be very vocal about where he's shooting at so that people can stop shooting in his general direction, especially during Z time and so forth.
Oh, beautiful Z time right there. I don't know if you guys caught that, but Virazu was freaking hopping around
Yeah.
like a madman, shooting all the way across the arena and managed to get all 6 extensions, and that allowed Courtney to completely clean up her lane. Really
Very
well
well done.
execution. Ooh, triple FP. What happened to that double rage? Something double rage. Is that a husk explosion? They are gonna get pushed
Ooh.
out here. Let's take this over to War Room. Listen to how they're gonna. I think they're gonna kite. Yeah, let's take it over. Let's take it over.
I have extension. Try
Who's
to kill as
watching
many.
front of kite?
I'm here.
Okay. Thank you.
That's full.
Okay, let's go.
I need darts, tips.
A flash pound in the front.
It's gone. Gone.
Keep it fucking moving.
We're getting split.
No splitting.
Let me
You guys
Got
are
it.
going too
Eagles, we
far.
need to
Hold on
move.
a little
No
bit.
banana
Yeah.
split.
There's
Isn't
spawners
this-
between us. We have to go.
Yeah,
Rage
please
coming
stay
in.
together.
Front has
He's
two
going
straight.
stairs. Boris is
Front has
gonna
two
be
straight.
rage.
Thank you,
We can
Boris.
bash by
Front
him.
has two
I'm with you,
straight.
Boris. Kill this one. Reason not to kill this one.
There's 2 flash pounds
On
to
right,
the left.
Razu.
I
Tight
see him.
rage.
Okay.
Cerberus, watch the door behind you.
I don't even know what the fuck to do. Did we ride? Did we go?
Two.
Alright, I'm
Green?
freezing these
Bashing
FPs.
him, and he didn't move. I'm confused.
Are we going downstairs?
Oh, we
Yeah,
have
slow.
to breathe.
go around
We
the
have.
side of
There's
the
a lot of FPs in the front
Yeah.
Just get moving.
at the bridge.
Holy shit. I
Wait,
don't think we
break
should
the
go
two
that way.
They're coming down.
No, we have to
We
go
have
this way. We're just
we
in a
have
new
to.
age.
Freezing.
Oh, ow.
Freezing.
Good freeze. Alright, go
Left.
moving.
0 freezes
Alright.
left.
Well, we're back at
Four.
hold, so
We're back to hold.
do our
Yeah.
best, guys. FP in the front.
Running quarter.
I've signed this F.
You might be able to take this QP.
Razuzu? Oh, okay.
Reloading.
That's it.
Take them all.
Oh, one more.
Yes. Fuck you.
I'm freezing at the largest.
Okay.
We need to move because
we
we
got-
will
we
get
gotta go.
blocked
Moving.
off.
Yeah.
I'm watching the front.
Our ass is out of here, my guy.
Peaky
You
You
objective
guys are
though.
come now.
Give me buffs. I'm gonna take
Scrake
a
in
hit.
the back. Scrake in the
Break in the
back.
front.
Scrake in the
I'll
back.
take next.
I'll take. They already took it.
Freezing this. Oh, that's that time.
Do we have or no? Nope.
Nope.
Glad I didn't start.
We can take one right now. Take one right now. I'm desynced. Okay, I'm back.
Floats back and shit.
Oh, snap.
Take
We're
it.
at max. We can slow down. We're at max. Slow down.
Okay.
Alright, we're holding here.
My armpits are sweating.
Huh?
Oh,
Mom spaghetti.
Oh, my hands are salivating. I have no more AFs.
easy.
Yeah. Easy peasy quarter
Rage
pound to the
scrape
left.
Quarter.
Queepies.
Okay.
What?
Queepies.
Lord have mercy. Oh, you fuck knuckles. Ugh.
Oh
They're
gosh, dude. The actual Courtney quote machine, dude. Holy fuck knuckles, dude.
really fucking
Hands are
close.
salivating. I love it. Man, that was a spicy hold though. It's really unfortunate.
Yes.
They didn't unfortunately get to finish it, but honestly, they only had one death throughout that, so I would say unfortunate.
It was really unfortunate for Cerberus to go down like that. He even said like a bash, but sometimes the game is just gonna be like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's we were just talking about it too, right? Because it's like that hold is obviously it's doable. We saw them do it at the beginning, but it's a different game at wave 10 when you have those really big FP gigas that come in, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. But
Yeah,
hey, they're getting through wave 10 now with
but
200 HP. So
but unfortunately enough, they've completed wave 10. They're going straight to the boss, and what's the boss for this gonna be? This one, like, what's the boss for this?
it's Hans.
Never
Hans?
thought killing
Yeah.
could pay so well.
So the thing about Hans in this arena is that if he's on one of the raised platforms and he gets to his grenade phases, which is going to be the orange health and the red health, there's a possibility that he could have a really good vantage point to spray, HE grenades on everybody. So
I've got a spare weapon.
yeah, sorry, yellow and red. That is correct, sir. Orange is the gas phase. It's orange and green are gas,
Yeah.
and yellow and red is the HEs. Thank you. But yeah, if he's on one of the raised platforms, it could be potentially bad for their ability to evade the grenades.
What if you need a weapon?
But let's see how they take this.
Something to help you slay. I've got a spare weapon. What if you need a weapon? I'm kind of busy watching for beasties.
I was just about to ask, like, are the rhinos banned?
No, sir, they are not. Yeah, so we do see some rhino gaming going on in the hands of
Oh snap! They're about to do the strat.
Yep, so they're going to do what they're probably going to be doing is having Varazu off on his own, which it already appears to be the case. He's going to try to go for the full Z-time extensions, and meanwhile, the gunslingers are going to light up Hans with those rhinos, and those rhino triple shot, explosive rounds really do a number on the shield. So if they get this to work the way they want it to, they could actually just clean up the boss fight in like one Z-time extension chain. Here we go.
If they don't execute it perfectly, they could at least get him down to, I would say, the yellow phase, if not the orange phase.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when our best runs of this back on Hellmark with the buff, we managed to get him all the way to red. So without the buff, you could probably get him to like orange.
It's definitely doable to knock him down to the reds easily. It's definitely doable.
The only thing about this, though, one thing to mention is that it does hinge on not activating Z-time early, and that means that the sharpshooters actually want to avoid getting headshots because you don't want to waste that Z-time before the trap shows up, which is actually happening right now. So the trap is showing up, but because of that Z-time that activated, now they're not going to have a Z-time for this phase. It's probably going to activate in a moment here. If it does, then Varazu seems to have all the Z-time.
Mr. Bago himself is being drained his life away by the Hans really quick, but
Ooh, the trash
easily recover. Ooh, the trash is overwhelming them at the moment, but
yeah. Ooh, Tibbs is caught right now in the corner. The trash almost got them killed by those grenades right there. That was close.
well, Varazu has all his extension he needs in the world. It only matters of making sure his teammate doesn't kill his trash in the process.
Yeah, he does manage to get the full Z-time chain, but yeah, that early Z-time, I feel like it kind of messed him up right there. They weren't expecting that to go off.
Normally you just let the gunslinger or anybody else to shoot until he gets in the shield phase, then you freeze.
Oh no, Cerberus gaming, no!
Oh no!
That little lip on the... Oh, that's so tragic. It's such a small little, like, railing sticking out there. Oh, that feet just bouncing on that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Boris getting trapped as well, almost right there. He managed to slip through though.
This is perhaps like one of the worst boss rooms because I would say it feels so claustrophobic. You can kite around, it's definitely possible, but if you get overwhelmed or you stay in one position for too long, you're gonna get backspawned, you're gonna get blocked, especially when it comes to the staircase. A couple of QBs are happening around it.
Yeah, oh, he might go for a crit here. Oh, nice. Courtney managed to get that down. One more QP in the field right now. He's running up behind him at the moment. could be. They got to try and get that guy down because he could.
Ooh,
get in the
nice
way
freeze.
later. Comes doing a little bit of damage here. Got to kill this QP.
They
As soon as
have.
possible. Oh,
Oh,
Bagel gets
Tibbs.
killed by Hans.
Oh,
She's
Tibbs.
just trapped over by on her own. She's stuck. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, that staircase alone is killing lots of people.
Yeah, dude. People just getting trapped basically. So this is really unfortunate because if they don't get this boss kill down, they're actually going to lose all the 1,000 points they got from the objectives. They're only going to be able to get the 1,000 from the completion. But Boris taking a swipe there. He's Barazu and Boris both going down. Courtney's all by herself now. Oh man, it's so unfortunate. We should have taken a war room for this. This didn't hit me until just now. Oh man, that is gonna be the wipe. Unfortunately, so close, dude. He had him almost in the red phase, and yeah, it's just unlucky. A lot of people just getting stuck during the boss fight.
Yeah, just the staircase alone. It took like 3 people before everyone else started to go down. That is very unfortunate. I mean, regardless of what happened, they should be proud of actually like complete majority of the objective itself, and their performance is like there was some outstanding performance out of all the players itself. So they should be proud of what happened throughout the match.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Like, I mean, it's really, really unfortunate. Like, but I don't think it's because of like any significant issues. Like, it's just some bad luck, right? And,
Yeah, it's exactly bad luck.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing that should like get them down.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is wave 1. This is the round 1. They can still come back.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
Yeah.
they definitely come back.
So it looks like we're going to be having Bagels and Courtney coming over to do a real quick interview about the match. So let me go ahead and grab them, and we'll get this going.
Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Yo, what's up?
you know,
So-
same old shit, different day.
Holy fuck, Knuckles! You had me rolling with all those quotes during the war room, Courtney. I don't know if you were doing that on purpose or it's just.
No, it's the same thing
mean-
as practice. I just get nervous.
I was about to say like we've Tamari and I have done something like that when we were in the speedrun tournament. Every time they come in, we always did some stupid stuff.
Oh, good God.
We
I
always
thought
did
about it.
Dude, you had me absolutely rolling. It was so funny. I was just
Oh.
cracking up over here.
Thank
It was-
you. The darndest things come out of my mouth when I'm nervous.
Let me tell you,
It's okay. I do the same thing, so I understand where you're coming
Where-
from.
when you
Where-
put Tibbs and Courtney in the same voice chat, it's over.
Yep, especially Tibbs. Yep.
It's a
Well, that's
knockout
actually-
1-2 combo.
Well, that's actually a great thing because during the stress moment, they can actually just say some stupid things. Actually, calms the whole situation down, and then you can actually perform more. So having one person just be the jokester actually benefits the team itself. In most cases, I should say, even in a dire situation, you just say some corny things, the next thing you know, everyone just having a good time, and then everyone just gets back to focusing rather than stressing. So if
Yeah,
anybody,
For sure.
a couple times I said some shit, Tip started laughing, and then we were able to retake. So I guess it was. I guess
Yeah.
it was worth it.
It redirects the negative to something positive. It definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely agree. The mentality is everything, right? It's super
Yeah.
important. So
She especially loved my fuck knuckles comment. She loves that. She absolutely loves it.
right when we came in, like I was laughing so hard because right when we came in, what did you say again? It was like holy shit tits or something.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
when we walked into the channel, like what a time to join, dude. It was actually the
Yeah.
best timing ever.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a quote.
That's another one of my saying shitty tits.
shitty tip.
Don't ask me where it came from. It just comes out.
Oh, I have an idea or so.
Oh, but overall, I think we did really, really good, considering how fucking nervous me and the other gunslinger were.
Oh
guys
yeah,
did-
of course.
You guys did absolutely like it was insane, dude. You guys did freaking amazing.
Considering that you to the only like huge DPM. It's a huge responsibility, especially during that time. Like you have to make
Yeah.
sure every shot counts and stuff like that. But overall, you guys did phenomenally well. It's honestly, it's round one. Don't feel too bad.
Yeah,
Just
no.
yeah, yeah. This is definitely not the end. We've seen some comebacks, way comebacks, worse
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
worse your
no.
position. So don't feel discouraged.
I'm not at all. I'm actually very proud of how I did. I only died once. Huh? Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Celebration. Only died,
Hey,
well, no, twice, including the boss, but once during the wave. So,
hey,
yeah.
every small step
Or
counts.
maybe twice. Did I die twice? I don't know. Maybe once or twice, but that's hell of a lot better than, 4 and 5. So, improvement. Yeah.
Hey, improvement indeed. That's all really matters throughout this whole tournament. It's not really about like just straight
Mhm.
winning. It's all about improvements, actually enjoying the whole CD experience itself. So, if anything, you guys are actually just you actually did phenomenally well, especially during dire situation. Wave 8 and Wave 9 were just something that was really spicy, and we've seen you
Yes.
guys communicating really well, especially on the Wave 9 hold on the objective. It's it's stuff like that is always going to happen, but at least you guys recover and actually execute on completing Wave 9 itself. So it's
Yeah.
like great job, guys. Like
Thank
again,
you.
like don't feel like no, you guys actually did bad. It's just bad luck, basically.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
I'm pretty much told Elmo, Kusu, whoever would fucking listen, that I was so nervous this morning. I actually woke up at 7 Eastern time, which is normally the time that I wake up during the weekend. I mean during the week. And I was just so jittery. Oh, I'm glad that we did it and we did good. So, yes.
Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah, of
so
course.
just to go back off of what Newt said, right? Like I agree entirely. I even said this before you guys joined. Like this is definitely not like a the end of the road kind of situation. Like there's still 2 more rounds of group stage, and then I just wanted to take care to mention that this year is different than last year in the sense that there are no eliminations anymore for group stage. So remember last year how if you didn't get beyond a certain points, you actually just get
Yeah.
eliminated? That doesn't happen this year. So everybody makes the playoffs, and at any point in time in the playoffs, there's a chance to actually take the whole thing. So like
Right.
there's
Hmm.
plenty of time to make a comeback, and if one of the other teams next week, flies too close to the sun, then that's your chance to come back, right? So it's definitely like
Yeah.
there's really no reason to, definitely don't get down on yourself or anything like that. I think you
Oh,
guys did
hell no.
amazingly well, like all things considered.
Yeah, no, not mad at all. I think we did good. Our comms were good, considering where we started. We had no comms, and now we're
Yeah,
good.
you guys actually sounded like you're having a lot of fun, and that's like Nate said. Like I just want to echo what he said again, that the entire purpose of this tournament is like the real purpose of it is just to get people into CD and like learn, right? That's really what it
Hmm.
Yeah.
is. Like the winning is secondary. So as long as you guys like had fun and you got something out of it that helped you get better at the game, then I'd say that's a win overall.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. So we do have a couple of questions to ask throughout your whole experience in this first round one. So you guys decided to do a classic CD comp, two two gunslingers, two sharps, one commander, and one field medic. Have you guys considered using any other perk, or you guys is just stick it to the original? Like this is something we know. This is something that this is feel really comfortable with. Let's just execute it and see if we can do it.
So we
So,
have. Go ahead, Bagels.
without going too deep into future plans, we do have a Zerk main on our team, and he's pretty solid. Holds the lane really well. Does very well for not playing much or any CD. So he will definitely be involved later,
Hmm.
without divulging too much.
Okay. Okay.
And we
Nice.
also
Sounds
I'm
have
good.
looking
a
forward to that.
secret chaos perk somewhere in there. Don't want to
Every,
divulge too much.
everybody has a pocket perk.
But Courtney,
I'm
if you
gonna.
want to go ahead.
I'm sticking to gunslinger because that's all I know. 2 years in a row, baby. I'm not switching to anything else.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. What everyone's gonna keep saying, what trick pony that is gonna get stale? Nah.
Nope. Hell no. I could just get better. That's it.
Exactly. Wonderfully, wonderfully.
Yeah, Newt's the one to know with his like 7,000 hours of only support.
Man, I'm basically a gunslinger OTP at this point. I mean, I try to play other perks, but then I always find myself like being asked to or like needing to play it, so I just do it. But I enjoy it. So that's fine.
Hmm.
I had a question as well for either one of you, whoever wants to answer this. For the boss, I was just curious. Like, I noticed you guys were trying to go for the Rhino strat. Like, how did you guys like see that playing out? Like, best case scenario, like in the
Well, it
practice.
worked every other time.
Like, was it gonna
I think
be like I guess like just let me rephrase my question to be a little more specific. Like, were you guys trying to go for just like pure Rhino spam, like for a shield burn, or were you just like getting it just like to? Because I noticed in the beginning, right? I was actually talking about this. There, in order to do that strategy, you actually have to avoid headshotting Hans because you don't want the Z time to trigger early, right? Or else you lose the ability to do it during when the trash actually spawns. And I noticed that actually happened. So was that just like an accident, or did you guys have like a
yeah,
different plan than what I was
I
thinking of?
think I think it was an accident. I definitely I bought the rhinos and then I had a different set of guns just for when he doesn't have the shield, and I was just shooting at the body.
Hmm.
I think wasn't really aiming for the head, but as soon as the shield went up, the rhinos came out. But I don't know if we really had a strategy other than using the rhino trick and just stumbling
Right.
him and getting down his shield. I think that was the most important thing so that it could go quicker and we can
Mm-hmm.
kill him quicker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
largely it was the early Z time kind of threw everything for a loop.
Yeah.
It just kind of mistimed the strategy. That was partially on me because I'm a sharp and I'm just used to shooting for the head. So I'll take the fall for that one.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's no problem at all. It's executing the plan like that is extremely crucial and it's really difficult as well. So it's completely understandable, especially in a dire situation or like in a crucial moment, like you're in the, you're in the tournament. You don't really think about it. You're just trying to kill things as fast as you can or like capitalize on what needs to be done and so forth like that. So just something like that can easily happen. We've seen it a lot. I've seen it a lot, especially doing the Rhino strats. So it's nothing like it doesn't matter how many times you practice. It only matters of when it happens. So I
Yeah.
definitely understand. Like we definitely understand because that thing backfired on us a while back. So it's
Mm-hmm.
completely understandable.
Yeah, Newt and I tried to do the exact same thing during the Flux tournament, and the same exact thing happened. And yeah, just to be clear, I wasn't trying to put anybody on the spot or anything with that. I was just curious if like there was maybe like some other strategy that I hadn't thought about because I've seen like every match has been so cool so far. We've seen like completely different strategies from everybody. So it's just I was just interested, and that's the only reason I asked.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, though, you guys still did phenomenally well. So especially what you said, like he's a Zerk main. I believe is one of your players, Cerberus. He's a Zerk main.
It's
Because
uranium.
oh, uranium. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I was about to say like he was in the match. He just played like an uncomfortable position. I was about to say like for playing gunslinger in a CD environment, he did really well, regardless of regardless of what happened. He still did phenomenally well. Like everyone did phenomenally well. You guys have your own highlights that we have to go back and look over, but great freezes, great executions, great Z time, and great holds. Like especially recovering after being pushed back and so forth. Everyone did
Yeah.
phenomenally well. Like this is there's at least one thing that we could say about each of the player performance throughout the whole match. Like, there's nothing to be like, oh yeah, nothing is really happening with this guy.
I think one of my favorite moments actually was in Wave 9. Yeah, it was Wave 9. It was the one where the objective is like in the underbelly. And there was a moment where some FPs kind of leaked through, and you guys had to actually do like a little loop around. And I just really enjoyed listening to the comms. Like Rozzy was telling you guys, hey, just preserve the health bonus. The time bonus isn't really important. And you guys were all calling for freezes. Like it was just really cool teamwork. Like you guys like had some really solid teamwork and comms going down. It was really cool to listen to. I'm really looking forward to seeing like how the future matches go as well.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
I'm excited too. Even though I don't sound like it.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna be doing after this. After we get done with the stream, I'm gonna be going back over the VOD and finding all the Courtney quotes. Those are gonna become part of the quote repertoire that we have.
Courtney,
Sorry,
more like
you can't stop
Quotney.
me. Quote. Yeah, that's a quote as well.
Thank
There
you.
you go. You just made another one. Right?
We need
A
to
meme was just born right there.
we need to find someone for a position of like literally just finding some quotes that people have said and just putting in the archives. Like someone needs to like be in the match with them and be like, all right, he says this, I'm about to write this shit down.
The
Yeah, he said
tournament
that,
quote
I'm about to write
manager.
this shit. Yeah,
Oh
quote
no, dude.
manager. Like instead of us to prefer it, we gotta have one dedicated person who's like, yep, this person says this during this timestamp. Here's the context and your history. Yeah, you're part of the history now.
Your history
Oh
sounds
my
really
goodness, dude.
ominous. Don't say it like that.
Dude, Leg's been doing it this whole time, dude. He's been adding them during the match, so they're already there.
Ah, let's go.
Oh
Thank you,
gosh.
Leg. I appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to
That's
Leg for that
that's so
one.
funny. Shout outs to
Thank
Leg,
you,
dude.
thank you, thank you.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Oh goodness. Okay.
So Elmo, I just wanted to quickly give you a chance to ask any questions you might have had, sir, if any.
I don't think I had any questions really. I've just been really. I usually spend my time streaming just sitting back and really enjoying the match, like trying to give small pointers towards the caster staff when I see something that you guys don't happen to see. So I don't really have any questions or any deeper thoughts about it. I really thoroughly enjoyed the match. It was really cool.
Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to give you a chance if you had any.
I appreciate it.
And I guess with that, I'll move into the final question before we end off here, and it's the one I always ask, and I'm gonna direct this to Bagels first. Who would you say was the MVP of this run?
I always feel like there's a bias towards Mando, so I'm just not going to call it the Verazid. Normally I would. Bit of a bias as Commando main, but I'm going with Tibbs. Helped a lot with calls, watched my lane a lot, watched a few people's lanes so we could flex. Kept everyone buffed, kept everyone healed. So, Tibbs, way to go.
Right on. How about you,
Okay.
Courtney? What would you say for MVP?
It's hard because you had people that were flexing. Boris and Bagels were both flexing, which can be difficult. You had Tibbs who was doing amazing call outs, giving good heals and buffs and stuff. And then Veruzu, of course, with the fucking extensions. I don't know how many times I would have died if we didn't have extensions. But I feel like I always pick Commando because of extensions. So I will say Tibbs because she kept my ass alive so many times. So
That's fair.
Tibbs is MVP.
Wonderful.
That's fair choice. How about you, Newt?
I feel like, you know, it's always like an obvious choice of like what Bagel was saying. Like when it comes to like the crucial moments, the commander has to like clutch it for the team and stuff like that. Because if he doesn't, obviously the team's gonna get pushed or even dies. Same goes with the medic. Like the medic has to be on top of their game, making sure that everyone's fully buffed during crucial moments and so forth like that. But I'm gonna step outside of that really quick. So let's take a shout out to the Sharps because like quite personally, even though unfortunate things happen, they still did their best, like both positioning. And I want to say Boars, at least for me, is an MVP because he frees crucial moments. Same goes with Bagels. They freeze crucial moments of like when they were about to get pushed. They freeze the back lane, making sure that they can capitalize on the largers or anything that was in front of them. Whereas the back lane itself is being occupied, just being frozen. So if anything, you know, besides having the commando and the medic being MVPs, don't get me wrong, they're always going to be MVPs. But you know, I like to give a little special shout out for the little small detail, especially the freezes. The freezes are always going to be the most crucial thing because without the freezes, there's not going to be no positioning after they're being pushed back, especially if
Yeah,
there's
they're
no
gonna
dead
touch
time.
your butt.
Yeah, they don't. No one wants to touch
They're
their.
gonna do the butt
Yeah,
touching.
coming for the
It's over.
tickles.
Yeah.
Oh
You are
man.
so wrong for saying it like that.
Uh,
That was the point.
honestly, if if Forrest was in this interview, I know exactly how he thinks. But anyway, but phenomenally job
Forrest-
all the team.
Forrest kept protecting me because I'm his sugar baby. He would bash stuff off of me and be like, "Get off my sugar baby! Get off my woman!"
In total, the thing is I can actually hear Boris saying that.
Yeah,
It's so
that's
funny.
that does sound
I
like
can hear
Boris.
his voice in my head.
I'm not gonna say anything because I play with this man every night.
It's true. You guys are always playing Hunt together, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be careful. This shit's gonna follow you.
Yep. Now you're gonna start seeing it in your chat and Hunt now.
You gotta start having real world repercussions for you.
Next thing you know, I started seeing things in KFC. I started playing KF2, and next thing you know, I seen things that came from Hunt. Like, hey, yo, wrong game, wrong game.
So I think for me, I agree with every single thing that was said. Like everybody played really well, right? It's actually so difficult to choose, but I'm actually gonna go like meta this time, and I'm actually gonna go Virazu. And the reason why is because I was watching him while you guys were having those really stressful moments, and the man was literally like on wave 10. There was an extension chain where he was really trying to get every single one he possibly could, shooting all the way across the room, jumping up and down like a madman, shooting the stuff in the little staircase that the little pit in the middle. Like
Yeah.
he absolutely was going ham, just trying to get a 6 stack every single time. It was crazy, and he managed to pull it off a couple times where it actually saved the hole. And yeah, I know it's like a typical thing to go commando, but it's like it was so cool to watch that. I just think it's something that definitely needs to be shouted out. So I'm gonna go with Virazu personally, and honorable mention for me would be Boris because of all the freezes, like what Newt was saying. There's a lot of really clutch freezes, and Bagels too, of course. Like both you guys did really good with freezing. Like there's a couple times where I saw FPs would hit a target, and somebody timed the freeze perfectly when it would freeze the FP as soon as he deraged, and that's really really smart. So just big ups to everybody. Super good job. And the chat as well. I asked them during all of this, and I see a lot of Virazu in there. I see a lot of, I saw some Boris in there. I think everybody just agrees that you guys all did phenomenally well. So really great job, guys. It was such a fun match to watch, and yeah, I'm just really excited for next week. Like I don't want to say the map because it's not time yet, but I want to see how you guys deal with next week's map. So.
Oh, don't
I'm
worry, I'll
jealous.
still
It's
be
tempting though,
nervous.
isn't it?
It's so tempting. It's so tempting.
Ooh.
You'll find
We're
out
gonna
soon. You'll find out today.
We're gonna tell you on the next map in next week.
In 14 hours from now, you will know what the next map is. So.
Don't worry, I'm still gonna.
I'm gonna give you guys a hint. It's a map.
I agree. It is a map.
Unbelievable.
The map, and it has multiple holds, and there's a kite, and it has some objectives.
Well, that
And
kind of narrows it down a little bit.
Oh, dude, it's yeah.
okay,
I mean, I
fine,
basically gave it away at this point now, right?
It includes
You know,
objectives.
I'll give you guys one more clue. Is it
Does
has
it have
corners?
trader pods?
No, it has corners. It has corners, bro. Like it's like the best corners.
I'm gonna go look at the map right now. I'm gonna see if it has corners.
It also has a sky too. It's actually, it's actually on a place on Earth that's got a sky. Yeah.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm attracted to corners.
Oh, am I blowing your mind, Z? It has corners.
I'm gonna go look at the map right now.
Man's already launching the SDK right now, dude. He's on it. He's on it.
He's
I'm
like,
fact
let me see.
checking you, man. I'm fact checking you.
Wow, dude, this man doesn't believe me that this man has, like, this map has corners and stuff. Like, what's wrong with you? I thought you're supposed to trust me, bro.
You guys are crazy. All right, well, hey, we're actually about to be out of time, so I'm gonna have to cut the interview there. I just wanted to say a huge thanks to Courtney and Bagels for coming in and hanging out with us, and congratulations, honestly, again, it didn't go the way you guys wanted, but you guys still put on a freaking fantastic showing, and it was such a fun match to watch, and yeah, we're all looking forward to seeing how you guys do next week. So,
for sure,
great job today, guys. Seriously,
phenomenally well.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Of
no
course.
problem. We'll see you guys in the next match. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Take care.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
All right, and that just leaves us 3. So that's gonna wrap up the game for today, guys. We're gonna be ending the stream here in just a moment. I just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know we do have 2 more matches coming up today. I think the next one you guys
One
might
is
have to help me out
like
here.
an
It's
hour
like
and
2...
30. Hour and 30. And it's
Is it an hour and
VTubers.
30 from now? Oh man, I need
Yeah.
to go eat then.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm streaming
hurry
everyone.
up. You gotta hurry up, my boy.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, and
I
then the
am.
next match is on 3 o'clock p.m. Boris Animal T. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually in about an hour and a half on my channel, twitch.tv/Tamari92. We will be watching the VTubers, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And then there'll be another match later on today at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Will be the Seattle Cryptomancers, also on my Twitch channel as well.
Yeah, essentially 2 hours after the first one.
Yeah, it's gonna work out to basically just be like a double stream. We'll probably take like a really quick intermission and then jump right into the second match. But those will be happening in about an hour and a half over at my channel. And also, I just wanted to let you guys know about the Discord servers. We do have a Discord server for the tournament. If one of you two could maybe get me the link for that and put it in chat so the others
I'm
can see it.
fetching it. Newt cannot, I don't think, unless I made the terrible mistake of making Newt a VIP in my channel.
Oh, okay, I
Wow,
see.
dude.
Yeah, I'll just have you.
I'm not VIP of your channel, bro.
I actually don't know if you are.
You're not important enough. Sorry.
Go say something in my chat. We'll find out if you're VIP or not. Yeah, the first one there is the tournament Discord, and the second one after that is the Tamari main Discord.
Wow, dude. I'm not even VIP, bro.
You're not. You're correct.
Dude, this man's not banned. There's something wrong here, dude. There's a big.
I
issue.
tried. Like this is the command, right?
Dude,
you
don't
like
have
that,
you don't
right?
have the you don't have the accent mark. There's an accent mark somewhere. You just don't even know it. It's like a small squiggly line on one of the letters. You're just never gonna find it. You need to like zoom in. You need to zoom in all the way in. Can't figure
He's
out which
got an
letter it is.
invisible Unicode character at the end of his names, just
So,
to
like
screw
that?
you over.
Nah. Good luck trying to find my accent on my name.
See this, guys? This is why this man's banned. This is why he's banned.
Absolutely.
But yeah, in all seriousness though, yeah, so like Elmo said, the first link there, that is going to be the tournament Discord. And if you guys want to tune into the future matches, the entire schedule is there on that Discord. So feel free to hang out with us in there, and you can get, real-time updates on what's going on. And then the second Discord is my Discord. If you liked what you saw, that was controlled difficulty, and you want to play more of that, we play CD every single day on my server, and there's a lot of like focus on learning and kind of, just like the tournament itself, right? This is basically our way of like providing a way for the entire community to get involved and like get some access to CD. So feel free to join both of those. But otherwise, that is going to be the end of the stream. I'll see you guys later on today, hopefully at 12 o'clock p.m. PST, twitch.tv/Tamari92 for the VTubers. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and looking forward to seeing some of you guys at the next match. Take it easy, y'all.
Yep. Take care, everyone.
Take care.